Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive into a reading for Sagittarius to get us started today, I think. Hope you guys had a nice weekend. All right, your card right out the gate. You could be dealing with a masculine, or they're just explaining a masculine fire sign here for some reason, or you could be a masculine watching this. You could be paying attention to your dreams, or you could be sleeping really well at night, or there's something about like downloads in your dreams, or tell me more. Pray for protection before you go to sleep, right? So that people don't try to enter your dreams. Tell me more, Sagittarius. Somebody has regret around you. Okay. Sucks to suck. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you're sabotaging yourself or they're asking you not to. Tell me more. Maybe you were ignoring your intuition when you dealt with this person. There's a lot of disharmony, maybe. Sagittarius. Someone was like failing to grow or change, it looks like. I don't know why they're telling us this. Yeah, they're like ignoring your spirit team. I'm going to pull a new spread because, like, who cares? No offense. I mean, if that was for you and you cared about it, cool. But I don't. So, Sagittarius, people and placements. So I see you moving beyond some kind of growth, beyond some kind of disharmony. Yeah, there's some kind of awakening happening for you. You're healing your inner child. So maybe that's why we had to do that like precursor spread, maybe to get the lay of the land before we delve into what this context of this reading was. Yeah, there's definitely, you're instilling a sense of courage. I think you're removing people's projections on you as well. Very interesting. I'm going to pull a wisdom for my lovely Sag. Actually, let's go into some, somebody around you could be upset, but I feel like this is something divinely destined. Like you're following, yeah, there could have been like a shakeup, a change here. Okay, strong Scorpio energy. We are in Scorpio season now, right? So we have a lot of dynamic aspects, Mars, Mercury, and Scorpio. I think it's like a water trine, right? Yeah, Scorpio energy again. I think you changed your mind regarding something, and you left something behind. Six of Swords. You changed your perspective with the Hangman here. You had some kind of awakening or epiphany, so that you could move towards divine timing. I see you being led towards a new beginning of some sort. Yeah, you're moving away from like I heard dissatisfaction or lack of success towards abundance with the Empress. Especially if I'm speaking to a feminine, it's like you rejected something. There's some kind of new beginning as well for you that you could be holding on to. This could be your energy as well. You could be holding on to your energy, you're holding back your energy, you're really focusing and harnessing it, especially if you feel like in the past you were spreading your energy too much amongst too many different things. Yeah, so you've definitely healed. Yas, Gaga, yas, sorry. Yeah, something was definitely spreading your energy between too many different things. A hawk could be relevant, but yeah, you're really alchemizing the situation with the temperance in the present moment, and you're preparing to exit out of your comfort zone and move towards the Empress energy here, which is attracting everything that you desire and deserve. You're also having a lot more stability in your life. So I think there's just somebody external to you that could be still in like heartbreak mode about this or something like that. But you've dropped it. Five of Wands in the reverse, right? Like, yeah, this could be an Emperor. They're just clarifying. But let's see what's your advice for Sag. On highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians and guides. Actually, let's light a candle. Let's get the divine up in this beach. Okay, there we go. 3:23 on the clock. Okay, what's your advice? What's the most important actions from their highest teams of love and light, Angel Michael, guardians and guides? Focus on new beginnings, especially regarding your finances. Page of Pentacles here. Drop anything that's like burdening you or getting in the way of that with the Five of, I wanted to say Swords or Five of Wands. I know there's Five of Swords right there, but yeah, this is definitely like defend yourself, protect yourself against any bullshit so that you can actually direct your energy to what's important here. There was something that wasn't working out in your manifestations in the past, it looks like, and you've made choices to change maybe your energy or the way you're manifesting or what you're actually manifesting. Maybe you've exited a certain belief system or commitment, specifically Taurus energy could even be a place of work, something that just wasn't giving to you emotionally. And so, yeah, tell me more about the advice. There is going to be new beginnings for you in your sense of like emotional well-being as well. And I think it's because you kind of exited a karmic cycle with the devil here sideways. This could be like somebody with Capricorn placements or somebody that was controlling or something. This could also just be you. It doesn't have to be anybody external, but you stepping into it more empowerment and exiting any kind of like things or fears that were keeping you off track, right? We have the Two of Pentacles here and the Two of Wands. You've made a decision to move beyond this. In my humble opinion, what else is your advice? So maybe you've joined the dark side. I'm just kidding. But you're evaluating your options. Yeah, there is a new beginning here for you, and it looks like they want you to focus on it. This could be different options. It seems like friends or coworkers or work related. It could be just something long-term related. It doesn't even have to be any of those things. It could just be something that you're tangibly working on, like many different projects that you could potentially invest in. So any other advice? Yeah, you're totally dropping any of the bullshit, and you are healing your sense of money right now. This seems to be more financial based, so that's wonderful. Let's see some tea leaf. I split the deck on wealth. Wow, Sagittarius. Oh shit. Yeah, you're resolving problems. It's like nothing's standing in your way anymore. Beautiful energy. I feel like, yeah, you could have been just dealing with somebody two-faced, and I feel like you kind of realize this, or there's something about maybe cloaking yourself as well that could be relevant. Yeah, there was just something that was like not worth it. You could have been in denial about this in the past, and I think you're coming out of a period of bad health. Actually, you're improving your health. You can notice your health's improving as you shift your energy, or as you have better boundaries or healing with your energy, or you focus on what's important. Somebody could have been trying to steal from you, side note as well, because I just like I'm looking at this card, and he kind of looks like he's like looking in her purse or something. He's kind of like, his hands in a weird position too. I don't know. It's just me, but she's like looking over her shoulder. Weird. Anyways. So maybe you're just evaluating which options are right, because we have the Seven of Cups here as well. Right? Not all of these options are good. Right? One of them has a snake in it, one of them has like a house, one of them has a crown, one of them has intimacy, one of them has piles of money and gold, one of them has a rainbow. Rainbows could be relevant. Sag? Oh shit. There's some kind of news coming towards you. Bird flying news is on the way in the future position. And yeah, money will be coming to you. So I'm just gonna pull full stop. You could be getting downloads from your spirit team, because I'm getting like, those, yeah, you could be getting like Morse code, like maybe they're communicating through your lights, or there could be like sounds, noises, knocks, you know what I mean? Because I'm seeing something like, that machine they used to have in like the 1900s or whatever, where it was like Morse code, and you could like pass a message. It was like their internet. That was their Instagram. Anyways, let's see, Sag, what's your messages? I think you're redirecting, and I think that divine rejection is protection. There's something about that, or maybe you're doing the rejecting, or maybe somebody tried to reject you, but it's like good, because now I can focus on what I want to focus on. Thank God. I don't know. Maybe they didn't reject you. Maybe you rejected them, though. I don't know. Oh shoot, quite a few. I'm seeing somebody fishing, so you could go fishing, or there's something about that, like that peaceful vibe. I'm gonna get this one on the ground. All right, 7 or 13 could also be relevant numbers. But 717, as we keep going, it says they cannot be helped. I mean, they have to help themselves, right? You will reach your goal. So maybe something was like keeping you away from that in the past. Well-being is being taken care of by your higher self. They are just wasting your time. They could have just been looking for something to get from you or grab from you, I heard. They are very abusive. And it says you outrank them. And I heard you ran away at the nick of time or something like that. Or maybe this person ran out of time with you. But it says you outrank them. So yeah, this could have been like a karmic contract or something, or like a lesson. Stay unknown, so they don't know how to manipulate. Interesting. We did say something about cloaking. So let's see if we have anything else. Sag. Somebody could have been purposefully trying to cause drama in your life. We did have the Five of Swords come out quite a few times, and the Five of Wands. So, but I don't think it was bothering you. It looked like you were not even like. I see you like literally just like looking at it. I don't know. There's some kind of like maturity in your energy or something. It's kind of like a cat that's like in the distance just watching everyone. Like the judgmental cat stare. I don't know. I feel like it would be like that. Like I don't think it's even touching you. It's just kind of like you're observing. Being more honest with yourself. Yeah. So you're not ignoring your intuition. Not naive anymore. Mastery. So we do see that healing inner child here, not naive anymore, mastery. And we did say the devil here. There's something about coming into your power, joining the dark side kind of energy, trying to copy you / take what's yours. Yeah, so this could be like a masculine or somebody around you that's trying to literally take out of your bag. So, color green, blue, black could be relevant with that. I'm seeing orange in my head. I don't know. You do you. Let's get you a familiar, I think, Sag. Or, yeah, why not? Sagittarius. They want me to pull from here. So I'm just going to check that. Oh my god. I was like stuck there for a second. It was just heavy. Or it felt heavy. Maybe something you thought was like really difficult isn't. Contemplation. It breathes in the stillness of all that is, exhaling all that isn't. Coming from the ends of the starts and the highest of the lows. Here I gasp for the answers to unfold. So you could be like inhaling golden white light from heaven, exhaling that into your auric field, living in that 0 point, present moment energy or whatever. Let's see what this says. Reflection, review, lessons learned. Things naturally slow down during cold months, making winter a prime season for contemplation when days are short, nights are freezing, and the outdoor options are limited. There's often little else to do but think about your life. It's natural to examine. I actually love this time, honestly. Like, I just realized, like, nobody's even outside. And I was like, why is nobody outside? It's because it's bloody cold. But I like it because I don't like when there's too many people. I'm very sensitive to energy, low key, high key. So I don't know. Anyways, it's natural to examine how your life measures up to your idea of success, and reflection is a critical component to any successful path. So you could be like journaling or manifesting, talking to your spirit team. There are times for planning and times for action, but reviewing your progress is how you learn and change course when necessary. So you could have changed course. You're being guided to reflect on your situation. Are there things you could have done differently? Is there still time to change the situation for the better or salvage anything after the damage? Knowing where you can improve helps you to be better prepared should you find yourself in the situation again. And you won't. I think there's something about like integrating the lesson and just not manifesting that. Contemplation can also be a boost to self-worth. How did you succeed in this situation? So maybe also like what things did you learn, right? I don't know what this is kind of like in the past energy, so you might have to pull more cards. Yeah, something about 11 could be relevant. Let's see if we have. Actually, let's pull a familiar. Sagittarius. Any advice from the highest teams of love and light? Angel Michael from this deck. From the highest teams of love and light. You could be becoming stronger. Like you could be working out. So fox here, very interesting. Stag, premonition. Bats could be relevant. You could be eating more protein. Proceed with caution. Interesting. Examine the situation carefully. Don't rush into a relationship. Tackle life with passion. Malicious intent warns you to retreat. Tackle life with passion. I love that. That's strength there. You are being deceived. Actions are sly and slippery, and someone is not to be trusted. Time for a bit of scheming to claim what's rightfully yours. Your supernatural senses are heightening. Study folk magic and herbal remedies for healing. So you could be actually becoming a lot stronger. There's also like these orbs in this image, so there could be a lot of spirit team members with you as well. Being crafty and canny are tricks of my trade, and my wily ways are cunning enough to repel or break the bewitchment of dark magic. So somebody's trying to like maybe control you, or power games, or get in your head. In such moments as these, you may wish to call it, projections, right, that you're dropping, or mental warfare, right, drama. You may wish to call upon me for quick thinking and adaptability, especially when you're caught in a trap, hounded, or being pursued. So yeah, get them off your tail, or bite them or something. My raucous triple bark and blood-curdling screams echo through the night, and call you to be swift, skillful, and shrewd as you wield devious way. You might need to do like some baneful rituals type energy. Keep sharp for scheming pursuits might be unearthed, and you can find yourself in the deep dark hole. I don't really sense that. Didn't resonate with the reading at all. I didn't feel like a confirmation or anything, so I don't think that applies. However, a little manipulation won't harm you if you're slick and artful, and you may soon that inventive resourcefulness comes a second nature in order to get the results you desire. Time to step into the role of the cunning man or woman and harness sly fox magic and wisdom of yesteryear's folklore. So we are in that veil is thinnest right now, right? So we do have the new moon that's still building. It's a great time to maybe ask your spirit team for what you want and write down what you want and manifest. Work with fox magic to see through deception. I'm seeing hot sauce. You could be eating hot sauce or something. Increase in awareness and responsiveness and help in tricky situations. Or maybe you need to defend yourself, right? With that, like the pepper, right? Like, I don't know, just get, I mean, I'm not trying to advocate for pepper spray or something. I'm just saying. The kitsune Japanese fox. That's funny because I did a reading last night where Japan came out. The word Japan possesses supernatural abilities and shapeshifts into human form to test and trick us. Interesting. So this could be a spirit in multiple bodies. Interesting. Very interesting. What else am I getting from that? I think this is like a test or something that's refining you in some sense as well. This could be teaching you about reciprocity dynamics and like what's fair. Maybe you've always been like a chronic overgiver kind of energy. And it's like, where is that stemming from? Why do you have such low self-worth kind of energy, right? You deserve to receive, right? So let's get juicy messages. Sagittarius. People could be like approaching you or seeing you differently as well. Like people could be looking at you differently. Like you might notice like in public, you might be getting like maybe you look good, right? Like you could look hot. You know, there's just something about that. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to hype you up. I'm just saying. Maybe I am trying to hype you up, but not really. I'm being honest. Sag. Or your energy, like your aura could just, I don't know, it just does things to people. I'm just kidding. Let's see. Move this around. Oh shit, okay. Seal up your energy. Yeah, so if you are going in like public places or anything like that, you know, call upon a shield of protection, ask Angel Michael, etc., or imagine shields of protection around you with visualization or connecting to heaven. Always move forward. So fun. So there is something here that's fun, could be coming in for you as you move forward, or as you move forward, that is the fun itself. And it will create more fun. Date other sex you usually do. So you might want to, you know, meet other people or try different people or whatever. I don't know. tried to discredit you. Don't entertain the energy. Yeah, like you're literally unfazed, is what I was saying, like that cat energy, right? You outrank them, right? Okay. We have Disclosure, the movie. Yeah, this could have been like a workplace thing. I think that movie's the one with Demi Moore and Michael something. I forget his name. Anyways, wanted you to doubt yourself. I don't think it's working. I think if anything, it's like created a monster. No, I don't think you're doubting yourself. I think you've done some kind of inner work. Be open to connect and learn. It says, be careful of temptation. Don't open boxes you're not meant to / are complex. So there is something here about choosing carefully what you're connecting and learning with, though. Like with the Seven of Cups, your options. It wasn't equal. It was trying to set you up for failure. So maybe this person's just like, you don't want to be around jealous people as well. Like if you ever notice, like, it's always the closest ones. It's always the ones that, you know, you've known the longest. I feel like strangers, I mean, they can be jealous right out the gate, but sometimes it's the ones that you've known for years that are just fucking, you know. But take that as you will. Being led to your soul purpose. Llamas, interesting. So you can be very resilient. I think llamas are like for mountains or something, like in Peru or something. Gifts of insight / foresight. And we did see stag premonition on the top of the deck. Rare alignment brings change. So this could be like, you know, there are some very interesting alignments, transits that are happening now that haven't happened in like hundreds of years. So yeah, definitely could be part of that. I'm going to pull one of these. The highest teams of love and light. Daydreaming, interesting. I feel like whatever you're thinking about is being created in form. Like whatever you focus on your energy or your eyesight towards, it's like quantum entangling with it or something. And it's like calling it into your reality. You could like jewelry, or there could be something about more wealth coming towards you. Potentially, doesn't have to be. Or you could be taking better care of yourself as well. Maybe you just look better as well. Like you could just be like getting nice things. Yeah, all eyes on you. It girl. She the it girl. Maybe you were dealing with a lot of like passive aggressive people around you. I think you had to learn how to like separate your energy from others, because maybe they were like taking your personality and you were absorbing theirs. Like I know there's like a natural transference of energy when you interact with people, right? Or something, like we all teach each other things. Like you notice couples that get together and stay for a long time, they start to look like each other, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. Just be careful of that. Addiction in the reverse. You could be overcoming some kind of like codependencies, addictions of some sort. I'm actually going to pull an Egyptian. Sag. Mat, truth and fairness. I think this is like divine justice balancing out the scales right now. So that could be relevant for sure. There could be something about like a trumpet sound, or like birds could be relevant as well. You're being given something, or something about starfishes could be relevant. Swords, daggers. I think you might have looked unassuming in some sense. Or maybe you do. But justice, yeah, just as we see Sekhmet. Very interesting. Anyways, orange could be relevant. Let's get you one of these. Sagittarius, what's your advice? The highest teams of love and light, angel, Michael, guardians, and guides. Most valuable piece of advice for the highest timeline for Sagittarius people and placements. Sagittarius. Oak. Don't look within, dive deeply into eternal realms of knowing. I just noticed this was 13, Matt. So 13 could be relevant. I think I mentioned that. You could be noticing like trees, like twisty trees. Let's see. Wisdom. 15 could be relevant. Wisdom isn't static. It evolves, changes, and adapts as you learn new ways of knowing. Before you can be wise, you must be willing to accept you don't have all the answers. Oak is here to change your perspective, which we saw you did in the past position, or close to the present position. Like an old wise grandfather, Oak guides you to evaluate your beliefs. And we did say something about beliefs, moving beyond a commitment or a belief system, to see if anything's out of alignment with who you are today. Perhaps, and this could be like authority figures too, or like religions. Perhaps what you knew to be true is now directly opposite from what you currently believe. I mean, then that makes sense, because the universe is constantly evolving. So literally, consciousness is constantly evolving. Transits, right? Or perhaps what you thought you were supposed to be when you were younger is now completely different from who you actually are. Just like wisdom, your goals evolve as time goes on. Some goals are left behind while others morph into something else entirely. And I heard something better It's important to regularly check back in with where you are to make sure you're still situated on the most illuminated path. I think the good thing about like aging or going through life or becoming more wise is that it creates a better product. If you are confused about next steps, Oak reminds you to reach out to unseen support all around you, commune with nature, the spirits, the universe, and ask them to guide you. You don't need anything to do this except your mind, except talking to your spirit team, Angel Michael, any other deities or angels that you like. But there's something that you're protecting. Through the darkness I crossed, and still I found myself in the presence of life. And see, there's like a child, a woman who's in the tree. So, yeah, there could be something about what do you want to create? That's 6. Okay, interesting. Actually, going to read that. Rabbits could be relevant. Nothing in life represents the crossing of the veil quite like birth. A miracle emerges from the loins, the mother with fresh energy waiting to make a place in the world. Every goal is like a birth in a way. A new idea emerges from the womb of your mind, where it's safely held to develop before emerging in the world. A dream must be held safe for a time. A dream born prematurely could be much too fragile or vulnerable to sustain challenges of the physical world. For now, the situation you've inquired about must be kept secret. Yeah, there was something here about cloaking. Hold it tightly, for there are dangers nearby that could put the situation at risk. However, this message has a double meaning. A dream cannot stay hidden forever. At some point, you must be willing to cross the veil and give life to it. If you have been afraid to send your dream in the world, creation has come to say now is the time, and your goal is strong enough to battle any challenge or hardship. You could channeling or something. I don't know. Allow your dream to come into the world. Doesn't mean you won't be there to defend it. You will surely continue to nourish. Something about a plumber, by the way. Sorry, just had to say it. I don't know. Somebody could work in like blue collar. You will surely continue to nourish your goals as time goes on, as all mothers or fathers do. But now this dream must take a life of its own and be free to spread its wings. I think you got peonies yesterday, and this looks like a peony. 11 could be relevant. Like, I want to do the reading, but it's like, what else can we say, really? It must be kept hidden. Mushrooms could be relevant. You could be seeing red mushrooms. So there could be somebody about maybe a potential masculine. Tell me more. Somebody might want to communicate with you. We did see news coming in. So maybe that's why this is meant to be hidden right now. Garden. The gardens entreat to a party you go. New friends arrive, romance flows, life's to be enjoyed with nature all around. In the verdant side and beauty and peace abound. Taurus energy here, work energy here. Scorpio. This could be now or close to soon. Let's see what else we can. We're gonna pull one of those funny little cards. Any last messages for Sag? Angel Michael, guardians and guides. The highest teams of love and light. Snack. You could be looking real fine. Yeah, I think you're getting like redirected. There's something about you being redirected. Yeah, especially if you're dealing with like a troll or a vampire or something. Somebody that was like triggered. It's like you had to go in this kind of like void energy. Interesting. Let's do a Celtic, why not? Ooh, Heather. Yeah, you're leaving behind some kind of conflict or something that was not very pleasant. Could be new contracts coming in towards you, by the way. Or emotional expressions. Luck, blessing, serendipity. Heather blooms purple all over the highlands, lending a pink magenta hue to the landscape and turning the air fragrant. In Scotland, it is one of the fairy tribe plants of thistle, heather, and pine. It is said to bring good fortune. It was often given to brides or added to bridal bouquets. It was made into honey, ale, and wine. With white heather, which is a sign of a fairy portal, is said to be especially lucky. So there could be a portal of some sort. Heather is a lovely card suggesting you're entering a time of good fortune. Many blessings are coming to you, and you will find that you are frequently in the right place at the right time. So beautiful. So maybe it was just like you'd cleanse the energy and now it's kind of like everything's aligning. You might be gifted items you need from friends or family. In addition, you might win competitions or find you receive a happy windfall, like a tax return when Heather's in a spread. It mitigates the effects of less positive cards and brings wealth of good things into your life. So make the most of the time and enjoy the blessings. Page 116. Very interesting. This could be through others as well, a reciprocity. Maybe people want to be more generous with you, or this could be a deep sense of empowerment as well in your ability, in your routines maybe, or in what you provide as well, like if you give or if you don't or whatever. So very interesting. I feel like there's more to be explored, but I don't have much else that I can, maybe we can pull a few of these, Sag. Yeah, it's like you moved beyond something that mushrooms could be relevant, like something that was toxic maybe even, or you've healed. Maybe you went on like a trip though or something like that, right? You're seeing something clearly, you're out of denial. And this is what actually sets you to be more cunning. It allows you to manifest reality because you have more clarity. I feel like people can sense this on you. There's something about you being very like mesmerizing almost, like, I don't know. You might just be noticing people are like kind to you or you have protectors around you or something like that. Um, yeah, I think you gracefully left something or ended something. Seeing Fable, ooh, like the game. Gestation period. You've already gone through a gestation period. It was slow but steady. Could have been slow. It was meant to teach you something. Yeah, this could have helped you to close certain things out. Could also allow you to come to attract better. Yeah, you moved away from groupthink. This could have been people that were not really nice. That's what I'm seeing. Dream thief. We did see something about a thief energy. Cosmic womb. Maybe somebody wanted to manifest through you or control your manifestations. Time to replenish. Seeing tea, you could drink tea. Don't allow anything to make you forget, especially not somebody. Anything else for Sag? Being watched. You have a beginner's mind, first breath. Beautiful. You're becoming more authentic as well. There's a horned cactus. Something about your resourcefulness could be really strong at this time. We do have a Taurus supermoon approaching, and it kind of looks like a bull, which is a symbol of Taurus. This could be a friend or a network or an organization. Could be something about money or travel as well. Okay. We'll see if we have any last messages. Sagittarius. Any last messages? Ooh. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So maybe you've kind of done that. Your life is a canvas. Artist manifestation, creative accountability. So because you've come out of this denial, you're able to open new portals. There could be also star family members coming towards you, or you could have released the wrong people. Yeah, something is it's like you're lifting off. Anything else for Sag? Take off. A new earth, it's happening. Keep holding the vision. Wow. And I don't think we pulled one of these. Actually, we can't do it without this. Sagittarius, messages from the highest teams of love and light. Raccoon and the sycamore, curiosity. Very interesting. The raccoon and sycamore calls us to explore a thrilling new interest, idea, or opportunity. Raccoons are intelligent, dexterous, and eager, often likened to bandits due to the mask-like markings around their eyes. We could see something about cloaking. They are quite lovable rascals, rarely seeking to cause harm. Like the raccoon, the sycamore is associated with a desire to learn and know. In the Bible, a man named Zacchaeus, climbs a sycamore tree to get a better view of Jesus as he passes through the town of Jericho. Jesus rewards the man's curiosity by visiting his home. You are well equipped to explore uncharted territories. Climb high in the tree of your interest, bounding from branch to branch. Now is an auspicious time to discover new truths about yourself and your abilities. Climb high into the tree. So there is something here about liftoff, taking off, elevating into the tree of your interest, bounding from branch to branch. Beautiful. Auspicious time to discover new truths about yourself and your abilities. I think there's something about like finding little gifts and things as well. What new hobbies or interests do I want to explore? Could be new contracts as well, potentially. Doesn't have to be, but I'm going to end it there. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get it personal if you can buy me a coffee link or leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Yeah, deceit in the reverse. You've seen something. You're seeing coming out of some kind of illusions, gaslighting, energies, denial. So thank you so much. Take care.